up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing what's tonight, whatever time it is. Guys, we are getting some woos in the chat because people are fired up that I'm checking out this song live, and I'm fired up for this song. I really am. It's clearly Lorna Shore, Pain Remains, #1, Dancing Like Flames. So I feel like most of you guys know my opinions on new Lorna Shore. I've been digging it. Lorna Shore is a really sick band. They're like the biggest deathcore band at the moment. But I feel like the past 3 singles have blurred together a little bit. They're sounding kind of similar to their last EP. And, you know, I've been needing something a little bit different. And I've heard that this song is the case, which is funny because I've said that Pain Remains is a trilogy, so I expected something different, but we're getting it as a single. I need to check it out, form a new opinion about these singles, so I think that's all we need for chit chat. Let's fucking do it. So yeah, I heard it's emotional, and there's not too much emotional deathcore. So I'm very intrigued by this song and this video. I also like the simple logo. You know, deathcore and death metal always has this logos that you can't even read. It's cliche, it's part of the scene. But Lorna Shore seems like they're trying to branch out, which I really, really appreciate, while still being ridiculously heavy. Making this build up. Oh, Marone, thanks for following. Damn, okay. Again, enunciation. That's huge to me. Really liking Will's delivery here. Back to the speed. Oh. This video is cool too. That melody is just carrying the song for me. Ooh. Blast Beat City, goddamn. I actually appreciate it when they use a little bit less blast beats. Like beats like this feel a little bit more impactful, right? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I'm liking the chord progression too. That's the rhythm guitars. Spoken word. There we go. This is feeling fresh for them right here. There we go. Emotional deathcore. Oh shit. And it just ends like that. Okay, I know a lot of people cried. Obviously, I'm a robot over here and I lack emotion. All right. Emotional deathcore. Honestly, how many times do those two words like are connected? Barely. And I think that's something about deathcore that holds me back from really loving the genre. Like I do, don't get me wrong, I love the heavies, but there's you know, I feel like deathcore can do more exciting things, and like the resurgence of the new deathcore wave and Lorna Shore taking the lead, really, stuff like this is so appreciated. Obviously this song, you know, has strong emotional weight, but there's also like new elements vocally that I really like. So let's break it down better through the pros and cons. Number one pro is like what I was just saying, that the song has strong emotional undertone, because that is the massive takeaway. You barely get that in deathcore music. So just having this kind of music that is so heavy, that is so intense, and you know, Lorna Shore, like now being known as like a disgustingly heavy band, is now showing a new side to them where they're like a little bit more wearing their like emotions on their sleeve. And metalcore tends to do that. That's something that metalcore has the upper hand in, where their lyrics and their tones and music tends to be a little bit more emotional. So it's really cool that Lorna Shore is tapping into that feeling, and it's just a new side to the band, a new side to the genre. So that is the number one takeaway with this song. Another pro is also the vocal delivery. Will is obviously, people absolutely love the vocals of this band, and I always talk about how the band, like I really like, you know, the instrumentals, Adam's a beast on guitars, drumming, everything's really good, but the vocals, obviously they're really good. But what I liked here is that we're getting new things from Will. Obviously he's got crazy range with his harsh vocals, we all know that, but actually hearing some spoken word parts and also some enunciation that worked alongside the beat, also was able to just connect with what he's saying from an emotional standpoint, just going alongside pro number one. But rather than just like shock factor, like, oh my god, how is he doing that with his voice, it's more just like, wow, I'm feeling the words that he's saying emotionally. That hits a lot different. So I really appreciate this vocally. Another pro that I have to this is honestly the melody to the song. Just like most Lorna Shore, was kind of like almost carrying the song, and it's just such a simple melody, and it works so well when the music is so fast, it's so like chaotic at times. It's not like overly confusing to follow, but it's still chaotic music. So having that melody from Adam that just like seeping through the music pretty much for the almost the basis of the entire track was great. Another pro that I have to this is like, you know, solo was great, musicianship is really good. It's everything that you kind of expect from Lorna Shore, but like all the guitar solos have a different kind of sound, which I like too. You know, there's some deathcore records, not going to drop names, where the solos get a little bit like, you know, samey after some time. But here I feel like each guitar solo has a different feel and phrasing and melody and key, and this song too, it had a much more emotional weight that worked alongside the song. So guitar solo was a massive pro. But yeah, musicianship, awesome riffs, great song. Another pro is the music video. Before I forget, I gotta talk about the music video. Music video was a highlight too, because how many times do you get deathcore talking about, you know, someone passing away? Like, well, I guess you might, but I mean, like in this kind of context where, I don't know, it's almost like a Spirit Box Constance kind of feeling. And I think that is just so cool to hear this style of music capture this style of feeling through a video. Anyway, video is really well done. I love the visuals of the band too, and the purple rain kind of stuff. That look really cool. Yeah, overall, lots of pros with this one. Let's move on to the cons, and I only have one con, but Lorna Shore tends to use a lot of blast beats, which I know people love, but I do feel like when they don't use the blast beats, just the more simple kind of rhythms or the less like intense like drum patterns have a little bit more impact, and I think that's mainly because the overuse of blast beats can be a little bit redundant. So like the Lorna Shore tends to always use blast beats, but I did notice in this song when they didn't use it, the change in rhythm felt a little bit more substantial, which made me realize I wish that there was a little bit less blast beats to only make them a little bit more impactful, because when, like I always say it, but less is more. In the case, less is more with the blast beats. But otherwise, that is my only con to like a 6 song. This is exactly what I needed from this band. You know, people were getting a little bit heated about my review about the last Lorna Shore song, where I said a lot of the songs were sounding blurring together. I don't care. I'm going to form my opinion. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to exactly say it. I'm not going to blow smoke up any band's ass. I'm going to be real, because criticism is important, but also just being real is more important. And this is exactly what I needed from this band, and this is why this song was sick. I can't wait for the album. I knew it. I knew Pain Remains was going to do something a little bit different, because I saw the 3-parter, okay? And I'm glad that was the case. Anyway, guys, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, what do you think of this song? I'd love to know. Also, if you've gotten to this point of the video and haven't clicked off yet, then I appreciate shit, man. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like during the video. Also, comment down below. Comment down below muffins. If you do, that means you watch the entire video, and I'll heart your comment, because I really, really appreciate the shit out of you, man. But on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.